What's up, everybody? It's Justin Porter here, and I'm here with Benjamin Lubker, who just finished first at the TPC San Antonio Invitational, who was also a big part of helping his team finish first as well overall. I just wanted to have this conversation and sit down and talk to him, see what all goes into preparation for that kind of tournament and how he ended up placing as well as he did at the tournament. So first I wanted to ask you, what does your preparation look like for yourself and for the team before going into an invitational? Like, what do you guys do at practice? What do you do throughout the week? How do you get yourselves ready for it?
So mostly we do a lot of numbers before going to a tournament. So golf is all about hitting the right distances. And so when we go to San Antonio, the ball goes about 10 yards shorter because of the elevation change. So we use our device called TrackMan, and we do the prep there basically to get ready. Okay,
that's pretty cool. And so with that, I know you said that the elevation's different, and of course there's different elements. It could be windy that day, it could be, I don't know, it could be any number of things, but how do you guys typically know what to prepare for? Do you know the course before you go there, or what?
So we use Google Earth, and we plot out the course, where it's smart to hit it, where not to hit it, distances, all sort of stuff like that.
And then you just play that off the track and
basically,
Okay, that's a good simulation there. So I'm assuming you guys don't get any type of practice on the actual course before playing on it, or what?
So we get there a day or two before the tournament starts, and we have what's called the practice round. So even though we go over it on Google Earth, we see the course before. So we play 18 holes, and then we take notes and verify that the things we talked about in the classroom is correct.
Okay, that's cool. And so is this a tournament that you guys have played at before, or is this the first year?
We've played it, I think, almost 12 times this course.
So you're pretty familiar with it already?
Last year it got canceled. So we didn't play it there, but my very first tournament was actually there. So it was sweet to come back and win it.
That's cool, man. And speaking of you winning it, man, I know after your first performance, I think you were shooting 3 under par in the first round. And so speaking of the score, do you have a range in your mind where you tell yourself, okay, this is where I want to be shooting this hole, or do you sort of just go out there and just be like, all right, let's just see what happens?
I mean, if you shoot under par, it's always good. But I mean, if the course is really tough, if you shoot even or 1 over, it might be a good score. But I try not to think too much about it. I just try to stay in the process and then get the most out of it at the end.
So like, I'm assuming since you said that, you don't even think about where you're at really when you're shooting. You're just shooting it and making sure you're doing exactly what you need to be doing.
Yeah, I try not to look at the leaderboard, and I try to just focus on myself. And if that means I win, great. And if that means I don't win, that's okay too. But it's a process of getting better and spending the time and spending your energy in the right place.
I hear that, man. And so I know you said you guys hit on the simulation, and then you guys are out on your own golf course as well. What do you guys have to do to, I know you can simulate it and sort of figure out where you're going to go from there, but how do you really practice to be able to shoot how you want to shoot when it comes down to the day of it?
That's a good question. I feel like the way we prepare it the best is we play what's called qualifying, is finding out who's going to be on the team. And it's basically a tournament before the tournament. So you get in that competitive state where you compete amongst your teammates, and you just have to score, basically. And if you don't score, you don't go to the tournament.
I always wonder that. So how many of you guys are on the golf team, and how many goes to the tournament?
So we're always between 10 and 7 on the team. This year we're 8. And 5 guys go to the tournament. So yeah, you just got to beat.
Just got to beat those guys, and then you get there and compete. Well, that's nice, man. Well, that's really all I got for you today. How many more tournaments do you guys have in the spring?
I think we have 5 more.
5 more?
Yeah.
Okay. And the next one, what, in the next 2 weeks or so?
Yeah, in 2 weeks we're going to be in Lubbock actually.
Okay.
Playing a course called Lake Ridge, so it's going to be cool.
Okay, man, that's nice, man. I wanted to congratulate you again on your win and the team win as well, and that's all I got for you.
Thank you, man.